The Army Upgrade channel continues to introduce you to the most promising weapons of various countries of the world. Today we look at the Merkava tank. The Israeli government says it is in very active negotiations with two countries for what could be the first confirmed international sales of variants of the unique Merkava main battle tank. The identities of these countries have not been disclosed, but one of them is in Europe, which has already led to speculation that the Merkavas could eventually go to Ukraine. The IDF has largely switched to the latest Mk4 variant. Thus, older Mk3s may be available for sale now. The Mk2, the last of which were only decommissioned in the late 2010s, would be another possibility. The origins of the Merkava, which means chariot in Hebrew, is the desire for a better and better protected main battle tank than the older Western models that were in service with Israel at the time. Development of the new Israeli tank began in the early 1970s. The resulting design remains unique among main battle tanks in service anywhere in the world. Unlike most modern tanks, the Merkava's engine is located at the front of the hull, better protecting it from enemy fire, and the turret is closer to the rear. It also has a rear compartment that is more in line with an infantry fighting vehicle. This allows it to carry up to 10 fully armed troops in addition to a crew of 4. The original Mk1, which entered service in 1979, weighed about 60 tons and had a top speed of just under 29 miles per hour. It was armed with a 105mm cannon and could be equipped with 3 7.62mm machine guns. In addition to traditional projectiles, the 105mm shell could also be used to fire laser-guided Lahat anti-tank missiles. The 60mm mortar was also often carried in the rear compartment. In 1983, the IDF began receiving improved versions of the Mk2, which included improved armor and transmission components. The new version also moved the 60mm mortar inside the turret, allowing the crew to fire it from inside the hull, added new thermal optics to improve the tank's capabilities in night combat, and added additional armor packages. The Mk2D version took the armor upgrade a step further by introducing a composite armor package with modular sections that were easier to replace after damage. The Mk3 variant, introduced in 1989, was first armed with a larger 120mm cannon. It also received a more powerful engine, and additionally improved powertrain, and significant improvements in fire control and optics. As a result, the Mk3 is about 5 tons heavier than the original version, but also faster, with a top speed of about 37 miles per hour. The newest Mk4 is based on improvements to the Mk3, with an improved 120mm cannon and a redesigned hull to accommodate an even more powerful engine. It also has improved sensors, combat control and data sharing capabilities. Beginning in 2009, the Mk4 received the Trophy Active Protection System against anti-tank guided missiles and other anti-tank infantry weapons. While no party in talks with the Israeli Defense Ministry is currently identified, it was previously reported that Colombia and Turkey were interested in buying samples. For the U.S. decision to decommission the legendary A-10 Thunderbolt II attack aircraft, see the end of the video at the link, see the Army Upgrade channel.